I have something before that. Okay? I saw this. I briefly, like, I scrubbed through this yesterday. Okay? So I did, I scrubbed through this yesterday, just check on it, and oh yay. Oh yay, chat. Oh yay. Rev put out a video yesterday. I have not, unlike the others, I have not watched, unlike the others of this scenario, I did not watch it in advance. I just know that there's something in there that is like squee-worthy. Okay? And because Caleb takes long, we gotta jump right in. Okay? We do have to just jump straight into this. Okay? I missed that. Genetically, thank you for the sub over on Kick. Thank you. Just wait. Just wait. You will see. You will see. Just wait. All right. We're gonna jump straight in on this because we've got a lot to cover in it. Because you know how long the Calebs can go. I've been getting good where I've been finishing Caleb Reacts like an hour early before the end of stream. But boy, we don't know. So that's why I went jumping straight away. Like, not a whole lot of talky talk tonight. Like, on the onset, we're just going to jump straight in. Alright? Because yesterday, Riv put out a video about our favorite communist. And by favorite, you know what I mean. Okay? He put out a video about Hasan. Alright? And yes, Cage Spider, yes I am. Indeed I am. So, first and foremost, SCP strays, take note. Take note of the glasses size. Already they're actually, I think, slightly enlarged. Slightly enlarged, I believe, although only very slightly. They have increased in a small margin. Small margin from the normal. Not much, only slightly. Okay? So, SCP agents, please take rigorous notes. I will expect a report on my desk by the end of stream. I must jump in. Shall we?
Hey, what's up, guys? We're here. So today we're going to be looking at 3 different stories, all revolving around the world of streaming, if you will. We're going to be getting some updates regarding the Lynn individual who is once again in trouble because of her ridiculous clout-chasing behavior where she was going around and disrespecting people live on Twitch. We're also going to be looking at some updates regarding the Streamer Awards, which is being led by Cutie Cinderella, and she's been facing a lot of fire for, well, what many people believe.
Yeah, and last I heard, Asmund Gold has upped the quote-unquote offer to Cutie for revealing the source data regarding nominations to $200,000. So he has upped it from $100,000 to $200,000 to her or I don't know if it's giving it to her, giving it to the Streamer Awards, I have no idea what. But he's upped it to $200,000. Oh, it's for charity. Okay, so he's $200,000 donated to a charity if she can present the data used to formulate the nominees for the Streamer Awards. So that I have heard.
Believe is rigging the award show so she can just give a pat on the back to all of her streamer friends in Los Angeles. But first, we're going to start with something to do with Hasan Piker. It's been a rough couple of days for Hasan. He is someone who's very insecure about his appearance. He is someone who's very vain in that regard. You can remember this classic New York Times article here, a progressive mind and a MAGA body. Yes, this is a real headline from the New York Times.
I don't need the nightmares.
But anyways, he's been having a rough time with his own community because...
Here it is, chat. Here it is. Chat. I made a Rev video again. Take chat, I need to disappear you. I have made a Rev video again. I did it, chat. I made it again. And this time a legit story too. Not just highlighting Brad's glasses issue. A legitimate part of the story, chat. I am so excited. I am so excited. Okay, let's see what Rev has to say about this.
In a recent stream, one of his own viewers mocked his physique, and Hasan did not like that. Not one bit.
You got to get some workouts in, man. You eat more than Austin peas. Dude, I'm literally... all right, first of all, dude, never do this, okay? Never do this.
So first he bans the guy for it.
Okay?
So first and foremost, he bans someone to saying you should work out more and eat less. And he literally banned the chatter for saying that. That's number one. Talk about some little dick energy right there. That he is so butthurt that someone said, dude, you should probably work out some more and eat a little bit less. And he's like, oh, how dare you, ban to the guy. But that's only the start. Just wait for it. Actually, let's just so you can see his face. I know, horrifying, I know, but endure, chat, endure.
Die if you're gonna do that, okay? That's number one. Ridiculous. What up, Finn?
Did you hear what he said? I will back it up because I kind of stopped at a bad spot. Just listen to what he says.
First of all, dude, never do this, okay? Never do this. Just never do that, okay? Die if you're gonna do that, okay? That's number one. Ridiculous. What a fun way to start the day, boys. What a way to start the fucking day. Who the fuck do you think you are, bitch? Suck my fucking cock. Okay? Perish.
To answer the obvious question here, yes, he just trampled over Twitch's terms of service, okay? There was multiple points in this little rant where he broke their TOS, like in a way that if anyone else did it, they would be probably...
And this was the point of my post. Tectone did this. Tectone told someone in his chat that they should kill themselves. And Twitch gave him like a 5 to 7 day ban. And Tectone admitted, okay, that was bad of me to do. I fucked up. I should not have done that. That was a horrible thing for me to do. I deserved that ban. He actually owned up to it when he did it and said, yeah, you know what? They're absolutely right. I leapfrogged over that line. I should never have said that. I 100% deserve that ban, and I owned it.
Probably permabanned, or at the very least facing like a month-long suspension. It's very obvious you can't say that stuff. You can't basically tell your viewers to go off themselves because they questioned your workout routine. This whole thing is just so ridiculous, but I'm not going to sit here and pretend to be surprised. Nobody expects him to ever get banned for anything at this point. I mean, he can literally do anything he wants at this point on Twitch, and nothing's going to happen. There's not even a tiny bit inside of me that thinks there's some chance he might get punished. There's no way.
No, and I did not write this tweet thinking that they would punish him. Let me get that out of the way right now. For any, there plenty of people were commenting like, oh, blah, blah, why are you bitching? Why are you moaning? Twitch isn't gonna do anything, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I'm very aware of this. I am painfully aware that Twitch is not going to do a fucking thing to Hasan. I am very aware. That's not going to stop me from calling it out every day when I see it. It's not going to stop me from tagging him on Twitter, pointing out that he's a piece of shit, that he's just flagrantly violating the TOS because he knows he can get away with it, and letting everybody else know about it. Because guess what? The pressure is getting to him.
From low-tier god. Two losers who encourage their audience to self-delete and don't get bonked by TOS. I wonder what else they have in common.
Yeah, but you know what? The pressure's getting to him. And that's one of the reasons why I do it. I will keep pointing this stuff out and keep tagging Hasan on it because I will do it. Others will do it. Others will comment on it. And it keeps the pressure on. And he's feeling the pressure. That's the key. Twitch might not do anything. I don't expect Twitch to do anything, but you're seeing it in his streams. He's fucking hammered like every stream that he goes on these days. He is just drunk off his ass with like every stream. He's crashing out on every stream. He just crashed on this one because a chatter said you should work out more and eat less and crash the fuck out. Because he's feeling the pressure. And that's why I do it. So he keeps feeling that pressure that we're just not, that we, while Twitch may let him do whatever the fuck he wants, we as the people that are not Twitch representatives will continue to keep applying the pressure. We will keep calling him out on his shit all the damn time, letting him know, hey, we see you. We're not done with you yet. We're keeping the pressure up. And that's going to make him spiral more, and that's going to make him crash out more. And either he's going to change, no, or he leaves the platform. If enough pressure gets applied, maybe he'll finally realize, you know what, it's not worth it trying to grift on this commie bullshit like this, and just like immigrates to China and streams only on their platform. But that's what this is all about. It's all about keeping the pressure on to let Hasan know we see your bullshit and we're calling it out every fucking time. And the result is we have multi-year subscribers of Hasan that are calling him out now too. His own subscribers that have been with him for years, fucking years, are now calling him out on his bullshit. That is why I make Twitter posts like this. That's why I talk about it on stream. Because we're not letting up. We're just getting started.
At this point, they've proven they're not going to take any action against him. And that's just the reality of the situation. But going back, of course, Collargate's still going strong. It's been over a month at this point, but people keep talking about it. And a lot of this has to do with accountability, because he's taken absolutely none. We know that he made up like 15 different excuses and stories to explain what happened. He even said that this was all a coordinated far-right / pro-Israel slander campaign.
Oh,
Buddy literally just couldn't say, yeah, I shocked my dog, my bad. That might have looked bad. Nope. He literally thinks it's like
He can't admit he's wrong. That's one thing. He cannot. How many times has anyone ever heard Hasan say on stream, I was wrong? Anyone? When has he ever said he was wrong about something? No incident comes to my mind. And that's it. He can't admit he's wrong. He has this like personal like complex where if he admits to being wrong about something, then it basically destroys his entire self-worth. And he also thinks that if he ever admits that he's wrong, he's going to lose followers. Because realistically, that might happen. He's so fucking audience captured that if he ever admits to being wrong about anything, he might lose a quarter of his audience because he's not perfect. Because a quarter of his audience probably views him as being like the perfect individual and he can never be wrong. And if he's ever wrong, not only does that destroy, if he ever admits to being wrong, not only does that destroy his own personal narrative, but it destroys a segment of his chatter's worldview. And they'll just like, I can't handle this and fuck off. And thus they won't give him any more money. And so that's why he can never admit to being wrong about anything. He can't. Because it will literally just destroy him and destroy his chat's worldview.
Pro-Israel slander campaign. It's absolutely crazy. And the only good, well, there's a lot of good versions of the meme that's gone out there, but this one, chef's kiss. I mean, guys. Base. Anyways, he's still blaming Israel for everything. Because apparently, shocking your dog is some pro-Israel slander campaign.
Oh,
and now he's talking about how his life is a living hell as a result of persecution he's getting from Israelis.
Good. Fucking good. Fucking good. He's turned into an he's gone from being a strong left-leaning individual to within the last several years becoming an extremist terrorist. Like he is now an extremist. Hasan is not a political commentator anymore. He is an extremist. And if his life is being made a living hell because people are calling him on that shit, calling him out on his bullshit politics, calling him out on his extremism, calling him out on platforming terrorists, calling him out on promoting terrorism, calling him out on abusing his dog, and it's making his life a living hell, good. Good. Keep going. We ain't stopping. In fact, Hasan, buckle the fuck up. We're just getting started.
I will say this, okay, at least from my own personal experience and from people who I've talked to that are running for office or are in positions of power, or even like media figures in general, Israel will make your life a living hell if you are outwardly and overtly anti-Israel. Like, it's not even a question. There is only one group of influence peddlers that have more motion and more intensity and more investment in making your life a living hell until the end of time. And it is absolutely the Hosberists.
Counterpoint that he's not addressing, there is a substantial rise in people questioning current members of Congress, both House and Senate, that they're questioning how are they receiving their donations, or asking them how much of their campaign donations come from Israel. There's a big fucking push right now. And by the way, this is directed at Republicans, mind you. But it's directed at Republicans. I saw a video where a guy was doing like one of those kind of like, it's kind of like one of those man on the street things where he was like interviewing, and he was like in the halls of Congress, and he was approaching congressmen, Republicans all, and saying, do you support support only America? I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember his exact question, but he was basically asking, do you support America primarily, or do you support Israel primarily? Talking about basically, because these are Congress people who are getting like hundreds of thousands of dollars in campaign donations from Israel super PACs. And a lot of them refuse to answer. One guy actually was flat out talking about, trying to like gas up Israel, whatever. But a lot of them, and again, this was Republican Party only that I saw. Whole bunch of Republican Party members where they're trying to say like, are you all about, America's interest over Israel's interest? Who do you support first, America or Israel? And they couldn't fucking answer it. And it's Republicans. So this is not just, he's acting like Israel's coming after him because he claims to be a Democrat. He's not. He's an extremist. But he's claiming like, oh, Israel's going to make your life hell because you're a Democrat. People are going after the Republicans about it too. You don't see them getting their lives turned into a living hell because of that. Because Israel's not making Hasan's life a living hell. We are. We are. The people, not the government, are the ones that are calling him out on the bullshit and making his life a living hell. And boy, does he hate that.
Do not operate with like with the same level of intensity as like other interest groups. You can be a anti-big oil guy. You can be a climate change guy. You can be anti-billionaire. They will come after you for sure, right? If you are those things, but never to the same level of fervor. I have never experienced anything like this in my 12-year career as a political commentator on the internet. Like the amount of shit that I've gotten from virtually every front.
Bro will literally do anything but just accept the fact that he's messed up his own life by saying crazy stuff all the time. Like, you can't say all these wacky things about many different groups and people, threatening people, putting bounties on people's heads, making calls to political violence, platforming terrorists, zapping your dog live on. So you can't do all these things
all to
and
himself.
think nothing bad's gonna happen. I don't
He
think
has
this is
no one
some
but himself
grand
to blame for all of
conspiracy he's
this.
talking about here. I think he's just facing backlash for the many, 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 many ridiculous things he's done over the years. And this comment really sums it up. Why would Israel do this? Literally, I don't know. It's just another inside job for Hasan Piker to deal with. But let's move on to the second topic of today's video, which is a very, very unfortunate collaboration for this guy,
I heard
Ray.
about this one.
I don't know who half these streamers are. I feel like they're literally made in a lab, but apparently these people are popular, and he is doing a collaboration with Nina Lynn.
By the way, can I just point out, look at how they tried to feminize her face. Because if you remember, Nina Lynn has a much more rounder face. Look at how they tried to, like, narrow her cheeks in this image. I don't even think this is a filter. This is just an artist rendering. Let me point out, I do not think this is a filter. This is, I think, strictly like an artist rendering. Okay? So before anybody starts going that route, this looks like it's sheer artist rendering, not, photos, touched up or anything. This is probably AI. It wouldn't surprise me if it was AI generated. But notice in the AI generation, they tried to narrow her cheeks because her cheeks are rounder than this. So they try to basically make her more feminine.
Now, if you read the comments, it's not going great. Let's just say the reception is not great. This reply here ratioing him, saying platforming a sexual assaulter is wild, bro.
Yep.
This is a bad look. This person says, I mean, I respect it. You really shouldn't. You should have a little more self-respect than that. But anyways, yeah, you can see. People are not having it. In fact, they're recommending that he now collabs with Mizkif. Yeah, well, we're in that genre, I guess. But anyways, in case you're not familiar with who Nina Lynn is, she alongside another streamer were banned.
Yes. Okay, yeah, they digitized this image. Notice her cheeks are a little bit wider than that. Hang on. Where are we at? 633. Alright. There's that. And there's the AI image. Okay? AI image, her. Yeah.
For less than 2 days because they essentially pinned down a guy who was not consenting and started twerking on him and sitting on him and doing a bunch of very inappropriate things, crimes. And both of them were unbanned after less than 2 days. Then another clip resurfaces of Nina Lynn assaulting a different man live on Twitch. So then she got a 1 week ban. So she got a total of about 8 or 9 days.
And
for
came
two
back
assault-
blocking the ban. And came back blocking the ban and the reason for it. That's a key note of distinction. When she came back after her ban, she made fun of the fact that she was banned and made fun of the reason why she was banned. Like the whole purpose of a ban is like, okay, I fucked up. I shouldn't be doing this again. This is something that I screwed up on and I should learn my lesson. She came back and made fun of it. She mocked it, and therefore she mocked the victims. She mocked the reason for her ban and thus mocked the victims of her assaults as well. She didn't come back and be like, yeah, I fucked up. I took my licks for it, but I fucked up. No, she came back acting like she was breaking out of prison, mocking the fact that she got banned, and making fun of the reason behind it by basically saying, do I have my permission to touch you? Do I have my permission to touch you? Granted, I am not a piece of shit hood rat like her, so you'll have to forgive me. I can't do the accent of an absolute hood rat whore, so my apologies if the impersonation there was less than stellar. But that's what she was doing.
Examples of her assaulting men live on the platform. And then when she came back, she mocked the situation.
Yeah, this.
She mocked the victims.
Yep.
She mocked the entire thing. Because, honestly, why wouldn't she? Twitch is not going to punish her in any shape or form. And she knows this, and she's getting away with it. And also now people are still collaborating with her. So when it comes to...
Yeah. Look at his quote. Fuck the past. Let's just have fun. I'm going to keep it a buck. God damn it, I hate this slang. This slang in and of itself right here, you've instantly lost all credibility. If you can't address this and just use like normal fucking English and not have to resort to like bullshit ghetto slang, I have no respect for you. You're talking about something serious here and you're like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. No, fuck you, dude. You're just as hood rat as she is then. So hood rat for a hood rat, that makes about sense. But he's just like, fuck the past. Like, he literally is just saying, who cares that she actually committed 2 sexual assaults that resulted in her ban? Who cares about her victims? That's what this guy is saying. That's what this guy's saying. He doesn't fucking care. He doesn't fucking care that she assaulted 2 people, caught banned for it. Doesn't care. Because she didn't do it to him, probably. Or maybe he's desperate for her to bounce on him like that. That's what it is. That's why he doesn't care. Because he wants it done to him. That's why he's like, I don't care. And he's hoping that if he gets in good with her, maybe she'll do it to him. Guaranteed. That's why he's saying it.
This whole backlash this Ray guy is facing, he has explained his logic behind platforming her and working with her. Basically saying, everyone deserves a second chance.
I'm like, look at the 4, bro. Like, fuck the past. Let's just have fun, feel me? I just have a good stream. Feel me? That's me, gang. I'm Kid Buck, bro. I said the N-word before. I got a lot of bad past. I said some crazy shit. Oh, got banned on Twitch. Almost went to kick. I feel me? Everybody should have a new chance. Feel me? And Nina, I see Nina as a man, bro. That's how I think, bro. That's how I think of, bro. No cap, bro. If something get
Yeah, I think I just had a fucking stroke listening to that. Was that motherfucker speaking English? I don't think that was fucking English. Seriously. I do not think that was fucking English. At all. That was... I don't know what the fuck that was. Holy Jesus. Fuck, I just had my brain nearly just shut down after hearing that. That was fucking bad. Like, that was almost beyond ghetto rap. That was just mushmouth insanity. Like, chat, okay. I've heard fucking Bayman Newfies that sound more understandable than whatever the fuck just came out of this man's mouth. You guys have seen me play video footage of, like, Newfies from down the bay and what they sound like. I could understand a Newfie with a pure Bay accent 100 times more than whatever the hell this guy just vomited out of his mouth. And that's fucking bad. If I can understand a Newfie better than you need to check yourself.
It's only for yeah.
Thank you. I am very happy to see people in the comments section ripping this apart. I'm sure there's some way a wackadoo from Twitter is gonna like twist this into me being like racist or something, but like, no, I think comparing using a bad word to sexual assault is a ridiculous comparison. Okay,
yeah.
One might get you socially ostracized for using. The other is a literal crime, which she did twice. live on Twitch. Those comparisons are ridiculous. To act like those two things are in the same level of seriousness and harm is absolutely insane. And also, you'd see a reply from XQC
Here we go.
reminding us that no, she's not sorry. That if she showed any sign of reform or improvement, maybe you can forgive her. And I believe in forgiveness. People mess up all.
Yeah. XQC's right here. He's milking the spot. Like, yeah, what he's trying to do is he's trying to bounce on her dick. Little boy Ray here is desperate to bounce on Nina's dick and try and just absorb some of her fame right now. Because, yeah, unfortunately, she does have fame because of all of this that has been going on. And that's what he's doing. He's trying to capitalize it. He's trying to get her dick up his ass and get her to shoot some of her fame up his ass to try and absorb it so he can maybe get a little bit of fame out of it. That's it.
The time, but for what she did, it's very serious to begin with. On top of that, she's never apologized. She mocked the whole thing. She was mocking the victims. She was mocking the band. She was mocking the entire situation. And that was the first thing she did when she came back to streaming, when she was unbanned, was mock everything. So she's not sorry. She hasn't apologized. There's no chance to reform because she hasn't even tried. In fact, she's kind of done worse by mocking the entire thing. But don't worry, it gets worse. So now, Nina Lynn is going viral again for a new clip.
Oh, here we
she
go.
is being an absolute pest in public at a nail salon, where she's cursing in front of a 13-year-old, where the mom basically says, "Can you please not do that in front of my child?" And she just doesn't care.
So we call on Monday. Oh, ma'am. Damn. Oh. And the language that you're using in front of a 13-year-old, I don't appreciate.
This is a public space. I'm gonna let you know that right now, man. This is a public space, you know, so.
Well, and we wait our turn like grown-ups.
No, 100%. And I'm just letting you know that, you know, sometimes you can also ask, hey, would you like to please use normal language in front of my...
She just did. This woman literally just did. She's saying, I don't like you using that language in front of my 13-year-old. She literally just did what this dumb cunt just said. Literally, she just did it, and she's like, why didn't you ask him, like, nicely? Bitch, she did. But because you're a ghetto whore, you're ignoring her.
That would have been great too.
I think in a public space, we kind of have an understanding.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that wall is blocking it all the time.
Well, I appreciate you cleaning it up now.
Oh, of course. Like, I just don't want to do the issue, you know? Not everything has to be
This is like...
It's like the most paranoid thing. I cannot. What the hell?
I appreciate the apology.
Great.
Oh, shit.
1, 2.
Sir, do not be recording.
It's just me. It's just me. That's me. We got no one else.
No, it's not. He's been recording all these people over here. Just recorded the mom, just recorded the daughter, who's 13, by the way. He recorded an underage 13-year-old girl. Yeah. Like, this woman should have said, turn it off. She should have just flat out said, you're not recording in here, turn it off. There's other people around here. No, you're not just going to be recording her. You're going to be catching other people. Turn it off. And I think we're going to start seeing, especially with her bullshit, we might start seeing more businesses that are going to basically tell streamers that come into their business, shut the camera off or get the fuck out. We're going to start seeing that more and more businesses are going to start denying streamers from filming in their businesses. Because businesses are getting done with this. They're just, businesses are going to be done. And yeah, Twitch not banning them has emboldened them, but when the businesses they want to try to record at go, fuck off, Pilgrim. You want to record? Get the fuck out. That will start shutting them down. When they start getting kicked out of every place they want to go record at, and they've got no content, that might actually facilitate a change.
We can't do that either.
Yeah.
1, 2. We had to.
Yeah.
Right, we had to do that.
This clip perfectly sums up
Jesus.
Nina Lynn for 2 reasons. Number 1, it's obnoxious clout chasing. And number 2, she's once again showing she has absolutely no qualms about making other people uncomfortable. Like, she has
Not a bit.
literally no care for other people being comfortable. She will go against their boundaries and annoy people and push their buttons
'cause she doesn't
because
care.
she wants to. Like, in this case, can you
She is, you guys said it. She's going the route of Jack Doherty and Johnny Somali. That's what's happening. Well, Canito, they have to actually tell her, shut the camera off or leave. And if they refuse, then you call the police. There are steps. You can't immediately jump to call the police. As a business owner or as a business, if you don't want to stream a recording in your business, you tell them, I don't want you recording. Shut it down. If the streamer says, nah, I don't want to, then you as the business owner can go, don't let the door hit you on the ass on the way out. And if they still refuse, that's when you call the police and you trespass them.
swear in front of this
Yeah,
13-year-old
you
and her
can.
mom?
Rip. Yeah.
You
Yes. As a private business, yes, you certainly can trespass someone straight off the rip. Absolutely. But that's also bad business practice because all of your other customers see you just like somebody walks in and you immediately say, get out, you're trespassed, without like any tangible reason why or explanation why. That can look poorly. So from a PR perspective, it is better for the business to first say, sorry, we can't allow you to record in the business to protect our customers' privacies. You start off with that, and it paints the business in a positive light by the business saying, look, we're protecting the privacy of our customers. You're not allowed to record in here. And thus the other customers present go, oh, they're actually trying to do something to do right by us. Then if the streamer refuses, then the business says, okay, fuck off. Get out, because we're not going to allow you to record our customers, or even the possibility of you recording the customers. And again, the customer base sees that, goes, oh, they're trying to protect us. And then if they still refuse, that's when you jump to the police and you issue an official trespass against them with the police. So yes, you could trespass them right off the jump, but from a PR perspective, it's better to take the steps. It's better to do that because you will look better in the eyes of your customers if you do that.
could, but should you? Probably not. Like, how do you not feel ridiculous getting scolded like a brat because you can't stop cursing in front of kids at a nail salon, and also stop monetizing every waking second of your life? This is so cringe. You don't have to record yourself everywhere you go. People who record others in the background without their permission are the most annoying people on planet Earth. Like, this is one of the reasons why IRL streaming can be so obnoxious, because these people didn't sign up. They didn't go to the nail salon today so they could be in the background of your stream because you have to monetize every waking second of your life. This whole thing is ridiculous. And like I said, it sums up Nina Lynn very well.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the final topic of today's video.
There we go.
The Streamer Awards. Yes, just like anything else that is an award show, especially when it's based on subjective opinions and also it's ran by people in the scene who are streamers themselves, this whole thing is turning out to be a disaster. And the person running this is Cutie Cinderella, who is getting a lot of flack. She's been crying on stream about it, but
it's really funny. I had my weekly family chat. I did have my weekly family chat with my family today. Oh, that's in the States. And I was talking about this. And I actually, someone in my family was actually asked the question, said, I don't even know why people watch individuals like that. Basically talking about the LA streaming scene. Cutie Cinderella, Pokimane, Valkyrie, even Hasan. And they said, I don't know why people even watch them. They're boring. Why? They're nothing but drama. Why the hell does anybody even watch them? And I was like, exactly. So yeah, this is even going like the whole thing with the LA streaming scene. And I talked to them up the streamer words. I told them how Mousy got snubbed on it and everything. And like even the normies are at the point of like, why are you watching this shit? And actually, the way I explained it to him is it's the same reason why people watch The Bachelor / Bachelorette, Love Island, Big Brother, like all those bullshit reality shows with the pretty people. That's why they watch it. Real Housewives. They watch it for the pretty people, especially with like the Real Housewives and with like the Bachelor / Bachelorette. They watch it because they want to see pretty people involved in drama. It's the same fucking reason why people watch these streamers. The exact same thing. They want to see the drama, but they want to see pretty people involved in the drama. When it's not like simps that are just like pick me and hoping that the streamer will notice me and maybe she'll DM me and invite me over to her place and I'll get to do her. You know.
A lot of people are looking at the categories and the nominees and they're saying, looks rigged.
It is always funny. Audiences will complain every year that they weren't nominated and then like not do nominations on stream or not tweet about it or not like ask their audience to vote for them or nothing. They'll give nothing. They give nothing, you know? It's like, you gotta. You do have to log in with a Twitch account and you have to fill it out, which I know some people's viewers don't have.
She's trying to insinuate that they're view-botting.
I won't say the quiet part out loud.
It's clearly what she's doing.
Somebody said...
she's trying to insinuate they're view-botters. So, here's the thing. You're lying. You know you're lying. Everybody knows you're lying. If you are not lying, I think this is what my assertion is. I think that you have exercised editorial control and you have picked the nominees not completely from fan voting, but from your own opinions and to keep the show brand friendly. I think that the priority for the show is to make sure that the show gets as many viewers as possible and maintains as many sponsors as possible. I think that's what happened. And I am willing to bet $100,000 on it. Invite me next year to watch the voting. And if the people that get voted on actually are the ones that get nominated, I will donate $100,000 to the charity of your choice. That is how
he's upped that to $200,000, by the way. That $100,000 charity donation has been increased to $200,000.
how certain I am that you're lying.
So this is a very effective put up.
Funny that they say Twitch login. Mousy tried login with Twitch yesterday and Twitch login was disabled.
Aldrin! Agents! Please take notes! Please take note, agents! This is vital and important data! Oh, God! Make sure you correlate the events in question leading up to the glassine inflation. This is very important. God! Okay, but wait! Hold up! We have a new thing! We have a new wrinkle! One of our own mods, Heckle, just said that, funny, they say Twitch login, Mousy tried login. Okay, they say Twitch login. Mousy tried to log in with her Twitch yesterday, and the Twitch login was disabled. So Cutie's sitting here going, oh, you do have to log in with your Twitch account. And when Mousy tried to do it, it rejected her login. How many other people had their logins rejected like that, especially during the nominee portion? Huh? And yes, Nuyen, I've also pointed that out, that there is a Google login too, not just a Twitch login. You can log in with a Twitch account or a Google account if it fucking works. Because apparently it's not even working when Mousy tried to log in. Yeah, it's all fake. The Streamer Awards is as fake as the Oscars and as fake as the Emmys. Yeah, Cutie did not reveal anything. Cutie claims it's a 70% vote, 30% panel. But guess what? It's all panel. It's all behind the scenes. This is literally whose line is it anyway, where the points are made up and don't matter. That's it. The votes have nothing to do with it. The votes is to make people think like, oh, I have a chance, so I'm going to tune in to see if my vote counted and my favorite streamer won. That's all it is. It's social engineering to get views on the show, so they can get 100,000 people watching Cutie's stream when the Streamer Awards goes live. That's it. That's literally it. The votes don't fucking matter. The votes don't matter in the nomination portion, and the votes are not going to matter in the votes are not going to matter for the which of the nominees win. Point blank, they don't matter. It is a false sense of participation that leads up to these people that participate tuning in to her stream for the show. So there's a boatload of ad revenue when everything that they did will not have mattered one bit. Not at all.
Or shut up type of a move here, because if she is telling the truth, I mean, it's a gigantic win for her, right? Like, number one, if she comes out and proves that this is all legit, it'll get her critics off of her back, but also there's $100,000 to go to a charity of choice. So it's just nothing but wins and potential good for her, but...
And does anyone recognize... We've seen this scenario before. We've seen this exact fucking scenario before. Does anybody recognize it? Is anybody recognizing this precise scenario that has happened before? This is what happened with Boogie. This exact same scenario happened with Boogie when he faked cancer. When he went on locale. When he went on locale, this is when like they had Destiny come on. And like Destiny basically dumpstered him. And this whole time he's been refusing to show his medical records. I will never show the records. I will never show the records. And then people started saying, I will give you $5,000. I will give you $10,000. I will give you like $50,000. Like they kept upping the fucking number. I think it maxed out at like $50,000. Like they said, if you can show your medical records right now to prove that you have a diagnosis on your medical records of polycythemia vera, you will get $50,000 in the bank right now. And he wouldn't do it because he couldn't prove it, because it wasn't there. This is the same exact fucking scenario. Turns that the voting isn't rigged. Prove it. Because if Boogie had shown his medical records, number one, he would have had a massive W against Destiny, who was big back, and it was still big back then. Destiny was fucking huge back then. So if Boogie had shown his records, he would have had a massive W against Destiny, and he would have gotten $50,000 in the bank. Same exact scenario with Cutie Cinderella right now. If she proves the voting is legit, if she discloses the records for the voting for both the nominations and the awards, not only will she be able to fucking dumpster on every critic she's had. She can go, look, here's the records. Shut the fuck up. I gave the records to Asmongold, your Lord and Savior. There's all of your proof. And even if Asmongold's like, yeah, okay, this is legit. And she could say, look, I proved that it's legit. I even gave the records to Asmon, and we're also going to be giving $200,000, because remember, it's up to $200,000. We're also giving $200,000 to whatever charities they choose. Massive fucking W. But just like with Boogie, she's not going to do it because she can't.
Obviously, she's not telling the whole truth. And that's not surprising, okay? Like, they're trying to keep it brand friendly. I understand, but just be transparent about it. Because there's no way someone like Asmongold, for example, would not be nominated for a single category. Not one.
Yeah.
He's one of the biggest streamers in the world. Like, you would expect him to be there, but of course, he's considered a brand risk, so he doesn't make the cut. Now, apparently, Cutie Cinderella would go further and explain the voting process and how it breaks down between fan votes and panel votes.
Every single year, like consistently, it is 70% fan vote, 30% bot. Or 30%, oh,
bot?
right, 30% panel. Someone in...
Gotcha, bitch!
Darkrow in chat typed, I'm a bot, and then I said that. Oh my god, great. Here we go.
This is my next YouTube video.
God damn it.
She bots the awards. I knew it.
Oh god.
Yep.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Darkrow in chat typed, I'm a bot, right as I said that.
Oh!
That's annoying. If someone believes that, that's on them. I don't know what to tell you. It is 30% fan vote. No, 70% fan vote, 30% panel.
I'm gonna be real. I think that's
And,
totally
yeah.
fine. That's totally fine. You want to do it that way? That's reasonable. It's okay. And I do. I feel like that's totally okay. And yeah, I mean, especially for like actually winning the awards. Yeah, 30% panel, 70% fans is totally fine. And
it would be fine. Absolutely. Asmon's right. It would be fine if it was 70% fan vote, 30% panel. Ms. Nobody believes that the 70% fan vote counts. That's the problem. If the vote was actually 70% fan, 30% panel, then yeah. But at this point, no one believes it. No one fucking believes that that's how it's gonna go with the voting.
yeah, and I do think that there should be like maybe a category where it's just like, you know, whoever gets the most votes in like this category wins, right? Like a viewer's choice award or something like that. But, you know, that's like kind of up to her. I don't think there's anything really wrong with this at all. 70% only fans. Uh-oh. Oh no. That's what she meant to say, isn't it? And so I don't believe her. I don't really know. I think this is believable. The nominations, in my opinion, were like beyond the pale of being believable. But this is like, I could believe this. Sure, that's reasonable.
So yeah, at the end of the day, this is what she's claiming. We didn't get the proof that was being asked of her. Like, there's no $100,000 going out to a charity of choice for this one, but it's just adding more layers to this. This whole thing is a mess. And yeah, it does feel like it's just a bunch of LA streamers patting each other on the back and saying, we're great, we're awesome. And if you're a brand risk or you're not someone that's cozied up to these people, you have no chance. I mean, there's a lot of people on these lists
or if you're a VTuber, let's not forget, they hate VTubers.
Hoops, right? Like, you look at their stats and kind of their notoriety, and you're like, who is this person? And they're being nominated for these, like, very big categories.
Like, I have a question. Why is there no category for the Streamer Awards of like, Best News Streamer? Why is there no category for that? This is like sideways. This is like side tangent. Why not have a category for best like news streamer? There are numerous VTuber and non-VTuber. Okay? There's both, you know, FleshTuber and VTubers that do like news. Why not have a category for them? Because news VTubers are big. Like, yeah, like yes, there is, Robin. There is a Just Chatting award. Why not have like news streamers? Why not? It's a perfectly legit category.
It's the whole thing is just suspicious. I guess that's the best way of looking at this. But anyways, I think that's going to do it for this video. As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah. So yeah, there be some shit happening in the streamer space. But most importantly, chat, I made Reb's video. I made his video at the top, mind you. I made Reb's video at the top of the video. Anybody, like, my tweet is going to get seen by more people because some people may just click off after the Hasan stuff. My tweet's going to get seen by a lot of people